Well, it's Labor Day, beautiful Solomon's Island. Just actually really great. And we got the stripe rock over there. And this is where I'm going to do the video of winterizing my cane. We got some things here. A bag of screws and screwdrivers and leftover chair tips. I'm going to use one of those, and we're going to actually put some screws through the chair tips to make spikes that come out and grip the ice and snow. So here we go. Just letting you know, this is not intended to be a weapon. Please do not use this as a weapon, and I am not responsible for anybody that gets hurt by this. Hey, before I get started on this, one thing you want to be sure of when you're going indoors or someplace where there's no ice, you want to change out your tip and put the other tip back on so you're not destroying a floor. That would be kind of bad. Something else, because this is going straight in. Normally when you walk with a cane, you don't really pick up and go to the next step. You're kind of scooting along. All right. So you might have to actually pick straight up and take a step. So now I'm going to show you how to actually what I did on this. All right. Now, what's really nice about having two chair tips, the round one with the my washer or penny on the inside, leave that one on. I pulled this one off. This is one I've been using, and what I'll use when there's no ice on, and also when I'm indoors. So what's really nice is it's easy for me. It's kind of easy to pull off and take back on. While this one's so tight it stays on. So I'm going to set this one aside, and I'm going to take out of my package of the 4 that I got, and use a brand new one. So it's up to you if you want to use the old one for this, because you can see right now just how much is smoothed out. It took all this and grounded it down to this, and it's the same thing. So you can use this if you want, all right, or you can use this. So I think what I'm going to elect to do is go ahead and use the old one for my winter project, only because it's flat now and not like that. So I'm going to put this one on to use from now on. And you know, I've only been using this for, when did I make that last video? Not even a week ago. Now I did bring some assortment of Phillips head type screws that I think would work for this. I want to show you something. All right, now you want to use the flat head because it is going to be on the inside of this, up against this other piece right here. So if you use a round one, it won't be as flat and up against it as it should be. You don't want to go too long, because you really don't want to have it protruding too far out. We're not using this as a weapon, and I'm going to emphasize that on the beginning of the video. I'm thinking 2 or 3 are going to be fine. I selected the small ones, and also without a big shank, okay, on there. I don't know if that would be an issue or anything, but that's what I elected. I think that's going to be long enough to stick out a little bit and grab the ice, so I don't slip during the winter time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now you're going to hear you're going to hear running, and you're going to hear voices as people pass. This is a public pier. So what I did is I brought a couple of Phillips heads, make sure I have the good part. And what I have to do is actually self-drill these through. I have no way of actually keeping these on. I don't have any grease with me to do this. So this I might have to do it from the outside in. That might be a better idea. So I'm going to put this, put one there, and there, going around. Okay, it's kind of like a triangle, and that's my idea of doing that. So be very careful you don't hurt yourself. I'm going to hold that into space and drill it in or tap it in. It is rubber, should be easy to do. I'm using my fingers at first, get it started, and then use the screw supporting the screw with my fingers. And I'm just going to drill that through. I want to see just how much. Wow, that's a lot of rubber in there. All right, it's not going to hit my hand. I know that. There's a lot of space in there, so I'm not going to drill my hand again, like I did my very first video that I put on. And you can see how much it came through. So that's what I want. So we're going to take this out. We're going to put 2 more holes. And what I'm going to do is bring you back when all three are in there. Okay, so what I did is first I screwed from the outside, and of course if you can see it real good, you see the holes that I originally put in there. But when I went on the inside, I couldn't see the holes. So kind of, you know, I saw the screws when they went through, but I couldn't hit the hole to come out because you couldn't maneuver inside this thing. So what I did is I just went inside, I pushed the screw in to get it set, and then I held it, I squeezed it a little bit to hold the screw and screwed it all the way in. So that's it. Kind of not all perfectly straight. I guess it's okay. But what you're going to do now is you got to grab on the outside because obviously you can't push this to push it on. So I'm going to wiggle it back on, and there's no way to actually pound the ground to get it to set all the way in. All right. So what's happening now is the other chair tip that's on the inside is now pressing down on the flathead screws, and these are not moving at all. So if they are a round head, there would be some movement because it's not flat up against the other chair tip. So only in the wintertime or on ice, if you're up north someplace, way up north where there's snow and ice, northern Canada, Alaska, those type areas, you could try this out, see if it works. Let me know. Leave some feedback on my channel. I'd appreciate it, but I have to wait until we have ice and snow here to test this out. So I hope you like the video. Subscribe and see a lot more. Bye for now.